Disgusted catapulted me straight up just because of, not just because of TikTok, but like, I feel like it resonated with a lot of people. And oddly enough, it went viral on Instagram first. And I think it's that honesty of something that we all say to each other, but we never really say it too much in a song. And so when you hear like, oh gosh, I'm disgusted with this person, and people are like, yes, I am. And so I feel like it just resonated really well. And I think the best songs do that.
Thank God you let me go. I didn't know how much I needed.
I was at this song collective in Nashville called Song House, and we had 30 minutes to write a song, and there's like a prompt, and we all kind of get like the same beat, and we run around and we're like, okay, we have a group of people, and we sit there and we're like, all right, the prompt was something along the lines of a truth that you're grateful, like you wanted something to turn out a certain way, but you're grateful it didn't. Right? And I was like, oh yeah, like there's so many times where like, whether it's about a guy or a friend or a person, it's like, oh my gosh, like I almost did this and I'm so glad I didn't. Like I almost settled for you and I didn't. Thank God. Like, you know, thank God you messed it up, because if not, then, you know, who knows where I would be. Like, I'm so grateful I'm disgusted at you. I learned from The Voice, one, how to carry myself in high intensity situations on camera. Because prior to that, I had been doing shows, I had been doing interviews, but it was very different to know that, hey, yeah, there's like 60 million people watching. Not only that, but the people who work behind the scenes are the most important people. So the people who do lights, camera, who work on your sound, who work on making sure that you look good, just, you know, little stuff like that. The assistant who walks around, like, it prepped me to know, like, okay. And then not just that, but my stage presence was super important too. And when you're on shows like that, you cater to the audience when you're on the live shows. So I knew that. I knew that once I got to Idol, I was like, okay, once live shows happen, then you cater to what the audience, you know, the audience wants to hear, but still you can keep your individuality. Before that, go hard as an artist. Like, go hard as like, okay, this is the stuff that I like to sing. This is how I do this, because the judges are picking. As soon as the judges have no control over whether you stay or not, you're in the mercy of the masses. So that's what I learned, how to cater to what the audience might like. I definitely think not winning is both times was the best thing that happened, because it's like underdog energy, you know, not just that, but there's people want to see you win, and with that they kind of push for it. Unfortunately, when people see that there's a winner, they're like, oh, they're set. Like, oh, they got it, they'll be taken care of, they have it. And unfortunately, most of the time that's not the case. They need just as much help, if not more. But I'm grateful for the people who are like, you should have won. You should have. Like, no, I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. This is exactly what needed to happen, because you don't know what it would have been like on the other side of, like, you know, the top, because it can get pretty lonely up there for a lot of people, and it is different. I mean, Jennifer Hudson, everybody always puts that comparison. Jennifer Hudson did not win, and she didn't even, I think she made top 10. People always think like, oh, she made top 5. I'm like, no. I don't even think she got that close. I think she made top 10. So yeah, it's not how it used to be. Winning something doesn't automatically mean that you're going to be the most successful thing in the world. I think you should rely on your talent, your push, your drive to be able to, you know, get you the things that you need to get, because when you rely on other people, then you get disappointed. As far as my speaking voice, I laugh because most of the time people didn't know that I sang, so I started acting and dancing before I was ever a singer. And so when I went on The Voice, my dance friends were like, we didn't know you sang, or my acting friends were like, since when do you sing like that? And I was like, we just decided we just wanted to like just take a stab at it, and it worked. And now people are like, wow, you're probably faking that. And I'm like, do you know how hard it is to fake this voice? One, when you're from New York, you don't want to fake a high voice. That's not the vibe. If you want to fake anything, you want to fake the low voice. That's it. You don't want it to speak high, because that means approachable. You don't want to be approachable. In New York, you don't want to be the person that somebody's like, can I hold $1? Can I get, hey ma, let me see, I like that color on you. Let me see, I like your voice. You don't want to hear any of that. You want to just keep it pushing. So I kind of deal with the criticism with like I take it with a grain of salt, and it's kind of tongue in cheek, because if you get people talking, then that's good, because it makes them think like, oh, I'm gonna find something about her. And it's like, keep looking. You're gonna do your whole national treasure thing, and you're gonna keep looking forever. Harlem has so much talent and an amalgamation of a lot of different things, whether it comes to theater, dance, definitely singing. That's like a necessary thing when you're from there. It's like you gotta dance, you gotta sing. Every after school program is something within theater. You're gonna do that, and it's normal. Guys are gonna do ballet. That's normal. If you talk about it, they're gonna fight you. Like it's little stuff. It influences me because it makes people proud of the art that they make, regardless. It's like your art is part of who you are, and you don't shy away from that. And it made it feel like everybody in every walk of life is able to have some sort of talent. There was always something. You were never not you were never not good at something, and that feels weird to say, but like, even if you were kind of okay at dancing, they were like, all right, well, let's put you in art class. You gonna draw. And then it turns out you're a really great like artist. It's like, wow. So being from Harlem, I feel gives you the advantage of not just the talent that's around you, but the culture that's constantly there, the melting pot of different people, the good food, the block parties, the camaraderie, the family. I think all of that takes account for everything that makes me me.